don't know if it's working yet. Oh man. Is it working? Oh. This is so weird. I am here. This charger got me like a hug. Yes, okay. I think we're good. I believe so anyways. Over here. I think we're okay. Okay, so I have a couple more pages from Halloween things. I did complete the Fructober of Halloween coloring pages. She has these, or they have these available on their website for free. If you wanted to grab these and have your own fun with them. I grabbed these ones from Coloring Cafe. I've gotten quite a few pages from Coloring Cafe before, but if you are on their newsletter thing, these are for free. They come from a few different of their spooky coloring book doohickeys. And since Halloween is just a few days away, I figured now there is literally no other time but now to color these things. So my kids do not start coming home for another like 2 hours. So we should be able to get a few of these done. I feel like I want to start with this or this one. I'm a sucker for the pumpkins, so we might go for the pumpkins. Yeah, we'll start with the pumpkins. I'm using the Ohuhu markers. I have the 320 set, the pastel sets, the browns, and then the gray set. But I think that we're gonna pull from the 320 set. So, looking for some oranges. I know that I want the different pumpkins to be different colors. At least 2 different colors, like this main one and then these guys will probably be their own set of oranges. I'm thinking we'll go with this YR3, and then for the shadows we'll do YR180. I don't know if you can see that. So this color and this color, they are not as bright as this. I'll still try to figure out my whole camera settings. I'm not sure what I need to do, honestly. But here's this one, the YR3, matching on YR180. I do want to try to get a better organizer system for these markers. I have them just set up inside of like the bags, tilted a little bit, something like that. I do eventually want to get something a little nicer, but until then, this is what we have. This is what we are working with. Go ahead and start with YR3 with the base color all down, and then we'll move into the shading. I am not a super precise color person, so there will be like a little bit of bleeding into other faces. So we have one slice, coming up with the second one. I have to say that I do enjoy how the coloring camera or Marvel colored, whatever their name is. I like how they draw their little bats and their creatures, because it's like, it's so simple, but they're like so cute, just a little circle with the wings. Oh, look at his little arms. Is this like a butterfly? No, okay, that's a string. Okay, so there is that super amazing crisp color. Now we're gonna go in with the YR180 right here. Yeah. Do some shadows. Like this way. We have some shadows along those little strings. Definitely gonna have a larger shadow on the bottom of this. One right there. And like that. Up here. And there, guys. I think we might do, or at least try, to do some kind of like transparent ghost. I'm not sure how well that's gonna happen, but we will try. Oh no, that's not pretty. I am going to go back through and just buff this out just a little bit. Recoloring everything over just because it makes like it softens up the lines of the shadows a lot. I like how that looks. see if we can show you a little bit. It's like, I don't dislike this, I dislike my camera. It's so difficult to like pick up some of this stuff. But it's definitely darker, and I like it. So we have this pumpkin now. I do think I'm gonna go over this top part a little bit more. It is looking a little too bright. So now that we have this main pumpkin, I'm gonna set these two colors aside just in case I want to use them again, or when we do the thing here, making this guy less transparent. Let's pull in some green for the stem, and the leaves. I think one of my favorite things is gonna have to be like this G300. It's the dark olive, and then we'll do the G240 beige green. Here is the G300 and then the 240. We'll go in with the white. Actually, I'll go on with the dark first. So like that. You can put the little bit of shadows of that. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but these are not like super straight, super clean lines. They're a little wiggly, a little jiggly, but I think that it adds to it. Oh, there's a bat behind this ghost. We're gonna have to, I feel like he definitely needs to be transparent now, just so that we can see the other guy. Come in down here. Get this. So we've added, this one right here. And come in with G240. Then we'll start like softening these edges. I always think that that color is just a little bit too dark. But you can go back through and add some highlights, so it won't be too bad. Do you need to go ahead and pick the other oranges for these top pumpkins? So set these colors aside and grab some of the orange colors. I kind of really like this orange color for some of the pumpkins. It says it's just a yellow, but it is Y on 34, and I don't think that is available in the 320 pack. It is not looking like it is. So we'll pull it from the brown pack. I just need to remember that it uses it back into there. And then we'll see if we can find an orangish color that will look nice with it. I am thinking Y10, so like an orange and a yellow. Here we go. So we have apricot, and then just a yellow. But I don't, it says it's yellow, but it does not, it's like a off yellow is such a silly like term for it, because it's not, it's really not yellow. But it's not, it's definitely not a yellow. I don't know what that looks like. So we got that. We'll come in with some shadows. And then go through and do a little bit of blending out. So back in with this yellow. I think that I might go ahead and use the orange from this and put them in the two back ones. This one is whiter and I'll use these two. So we'll go in and color everything with this lipstick orange. Actually, we'll color everything with Y10 and then do the shadows with the lipstick orange. Lipstick orange. Because these are not like, I don't, not necessarily like just in the lines. Just dots, man. That's it. So they don't have to be something crazy. And just because we can add in that yellow. So we got the pumpkin colors. Now we need to do the grass. Let's go with, I don't need something this dark. I need maybe 190. 190 and 270. Cause it's still gonna be like nighttime for 190 in G4 or G5, G2. 190 in G2. So we got vivid green and olive green. I'm thinking it's still gonna be dark, so the grass is kind of gonna have like a bluish tint to it, and I think that these initial greens here are pretty on the blue side. And then 190 is like a solid green. So we'll just roll with it. See where it takes us. That's pretty solid. Looks fine. I do think that this is gonna be this colorish. And then I'll add in some other kind of shadows. But under here for sure is darker. So we'll add in some little squiggles to give this guy some shadows. I'm gonna have shadow up underneath this gigantic pumpkin carrier, whatever, trailer. Lines just throughout the thing. Then we need to darken up this tiny little bush here. So we'll come in with this. And then go back over it. I really think that this is hay. So this is what we're gonna color it. So we get a yellow. I'm thinking Y2. We'll do Y1 and Y2. Or Y3 and Y2. Y3 and then Y2. This thing is kind of giving Christmas tree a little bit. I'm glad that I didn't color it like any other color besides yellow. Because I think for sure he'd have been a little Christmas. Just blend out some of these harsher lines here. Whatever color I do this dude, I really do think it's a dog. We'll go in and do a brown for up there. So we go ahead and pick out the browns. I feel like violet and like little brown, gray, and mahogany. So there's these two. We cleared that out. I'm wondering if I shouldn't like give him some spots or little stripes. He just seems kind of like a dog. Kind of like not that dogs can't have spots and stripes. And I got his face just a wee bit. Do you think that there would be like some kind of dip there? Especially if he's a dog? Softening